Hi, and welcome to the Yarn Loving Sarah podcast number 1. I do have a couple podcasts up on a different channel. I will link that channel below if you're interested, but all my crocheted content will now be on this channel, Yarn Loving Sarah. That's my brand, as you would say, and so I figured I should have all of that in one spot. So here we are. So last week's video I showed some whips and stuff. I'm not going to show the ones that I haven't worked on because they're not really relevant. If you are interested in other things that I have going on, you can look at that. But I'll show you my new whips, and I will show you what my finished objects. So we will start with finished objects. I forgot something, so I'm going to have to ask. My husband's probably going to come in a couple minutes and I'll ask him to grab that. So for Valentine's Day, I am making my kids and my nieces and nephew a bee. So this is my nephews, and then this is one of my nieces, and here's my other nieces. My boys aren't finished, they're whips. These are finished objects though, and we monogram them on the back. So this is a Z, obviously, I-R. That's the letter of their first name, mostly because I made them all look the same and I don't want them to be fighting. This one and this one is not even sewed together all the way, and then I have this one. These last two will be for my boys, and I think I need to stuff this one more. It's quite a bit smaller. One of the other ones this one turned out quite a bit smaller too, and I'm not sure why. Like, it's not that much smaller, but it's a little smaller. The other thing, and then so I did the pattern like from my head. I didn't like look up a pattern or anything, and I decided to do hearts for the wings. So here is a wing. I have 4. I just need to finish sewing that up, and then my husband sews a lot of my amigurumis together for me and does embroidery for me because I'm not that great at it. So he'll do those. Then next finished object I have is Wheezy the water cow. I was working on him last week when I did my other video. I'm gonna link it probably down below. But yeah, he's finished. He's a pattern by Unit and Sew. Little tail. And the reason I needed to do this video today is because he's going to his new home. I also have 2 other finished items that I will have to include like little video clips of. So I'm actually probably going to do that now because I have to go grab something else from my finished objects. I can show you guys. So yeah, I'll be right back, and in the meantime, while I'm gone, you guys are going to see the clip. You won't even know I'm gone. Okay, I'm back. So the next thing is from this calendar. This is obviously it's a crochet calendar, but they are doing the Crochet Calendar Fun Cal, and I decided I wanted to participate. So the first month is this one, and I completed mine. These are tapestry circles, so I'm going to hang them up on the wall, probably next to my chair out in the living room, but maybe somewhere else. These are them. You can see the ends, but I'm gonna just trim them shorter. I had a hard time with this only because I didn't understand how they wanted me to start it, and then it's a lot of switching colors, and you switch at starting from the beginning, you switch colors, and I'm just not used to that. I've done tapestry before, but I'm actually gonna show you a piece of tapestry that I love. So yeah, I did this one and this one. So the 2 solid yarns on each one, those are both impeccable from Michaels, and then this yarn right here is, I love this yarn in Blossomopolis. I had some scraps. I'm gonna make probably a couple more, but these are the ones I did for the cow, and I'm really happy with them. I also really like the back of this one, how it turned out, because I carried my yarn, and this one I cut, obviously. So yeah. The next one was this one, which has thrown me for quite a loop, not gonna lie. at this point, I think the patterns are not very greatly written, but we're just gonna go with it. And then I wanted to take some time to share with you, these are 2 Halloween items that I made during Halloween time, but I'm super proud of them, and I probably won't get another chance to share them, like unless I share them in a podcast until next year and I'm wearing them. But I wanted to share them now in case anybody liked them and wanted to go grab the patterns from the pattern maker. So both of these patterns are from Hillary's Hook. They were both crochet alongs. This one is a scarf. So this is the first tapestry piece I've ever made. And I'm so proud of it. So this is the first one. And then I made an amigurumi. It was part of her monster mashup cowl. Both of these are patterns she has. Her patterns run around like, I want to say these ones are probably $3 to $5, somewhere in that range. But they're amazing. I really love the items I've made of Hillary Hooks. And then this is Mishmash. He's my Mishmash monster. Another one of her patterns. And I'm so happy. Like, this was the first thing I ever made for myself. And I'll insert a picture of my baby and Mishmash. Okay, so I hope you like that. He's adorable. Okay, so now I'm going to show you my whips really fast. This one I might rip out later, I don't know. I have crayons. So my friend is having a baby and I want to make her baby a blanket, so I wanted to incorporate a heart into it, so I did this. It looks a little funny because the granny is not completed, but yeah, this yarn is from Ice Yarns. I don't know the details on it. I can try and figure them out if somebody's really interested, but yeah, I don't know. I'm using a G heart, and I just basically took inspiration from the other one of the other completed projects I have, the Lovey that I made to send to Rose. And oh, that's the back. And I made a heart, and then I did a granny square around the heart. It's got 5 sides, so it'll be a hexagon. I don't know. I'm really bad at that. I think it's a hexagon. Anyways, I might rip it out. I don't know. I'm going to do a little bit more and see how it's looking. The only thing that I'm not sure about is that this will literally be the only heart in it, and I just don't know. Just not sure. And then the last thing I want to show you, I'll insert pictures of this at the end too, is I'm making my boys' peg dolls. We homeschool and we're following a Waldorf inspired curriculum, which is a lot of play, and we play with pig dolls. So for Valentine's Day, I'm going to give them each a pig doll, and these are what they're going to look like. They're going to have, I'll put faces on them because my boys want faces on their pig dolls. And then I'm also going to crochet them hats in matching colors. Hopefully I have a pink that'll match. If not, it'll contrast. The pink will not be pink, have a pink hat. But yeah, so I have started the yarn for that. And then I wanted to share a couple things that I have on my mind to work. I want to design a tapestry piece, 2 tapestry pieces. The first one, I want to design the black and white sparrow piece, and then the second is I want to it's just like the Bernie Mitten pattern tapestry, wall tapestry. My husband's aunt gave me a bunch of yarn in the color of Bernie's mittens, and so I want to make tapestry with those colors. And I was thinking of sending it to his aunt, except most of his family is Republican, so I don't know that she'd really appreciate Bernie mittens. But I think that the pattern's pretty, or Bernie mitten tapestry, but I think the color's pretty, and I don't know what her political views are, so I don't know. I just thought that it might make a nice tapestry for her to hang in her new house. She was one of many people who lost their homes when the volcano erupted in Hawaii. So I was thinking I would crochet something for her to go in her house, and she so kindly brought me that yarn back from Hawaii before her house was destroyed. Let's see, I think that, okay, so those two. Oh, and then I'm going to make a teeny tiny bee. So you know how I'm making these huge bees? Well, I learned how to make the teeny tiny hats for my pig dolls. So now I want to make a teeny tiny bee. And the other thing I wanted to share, one other thing, is with the rest of this yarn, maybe not the rest of it, but quite a bit of this yarn, I'm going to make teeny tiny baby hats to send to Project Robbie. And I'm super excited to just make a ton of them and send them to them. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my yarn podcast, and I hope you come back next week. And if you are participating in this crochet along, please let me know, because I posted about it on Instagram, and there's only 2 pictures, one from me and one from Pamela's Adoring Crochet. And I'd love to see other people's works if they're doing it. So share with me so I can go and look, because I really would like to see. And I will see you guys next week.